Hello YouTube, my name is Amy and I had gastric bypass June 24th of 2013. My highest recorded weight was 336 pounds and that would have been in 2010. I was 280 pounds April 30th of 2013 when I went in for my surgical consult. On June 24th of 2013, when I had my surgery, I was 265 pounds. My goal was to hit around 140 pounds, but I had also somewhere in the back of my head said, well, you know what, if I hit a size 12 or a size 14, I will be ecstatic and that will be awesome. That would be the goal. But 140 pounds was my official goal. I hit that goal in August of 2014. I dropped all the way down to 138 pounds. I maintained 140 to 145 until December of 2015 when I started gaining weight. By March, about the middle of March of this year, 2016, I was all the way up to 180 pounds. I was definitely experiencing some regain. I was very depressed and I was stressed out and I was snacking and I was not following all of the rules. I was still taking my vitamins, I was still taking my calcium, those sorts of things, but it started with just a sip here and there of a drink of something at a meal or maybe even a glass of wine here and there and some alcohol consumption in general. And I hit that 180 mark and was like, oh wow, this is not okay anymore. And I started my journey again of dropping that weight. I am 167.6 today, and it's really actually only been in the last, since about mid-May that I really made an effort to kick the snacking habit, and I have stopped snacking entirely. I'm back to taking my protein shakes, drinking my protein shakes in the morning, just one a day, to replace breakfast because that's not really a meal that I eat. And it's an easy way to get in a good 50 grams of protein. I use the Isopure Zero Carb, which is 210 calories and has 50 grams of protein. If you get creamy vanilla or strawberries and cream, those are pretty good. The Dutch chocolate is low carb rather than zero carb, and it has 3 carbs and 220 calories with 50 grams of protein. And that has helped considerably. I also stretched out the time between eating and drinking from an hour to an hour and a half. And I feel that that has significantly assisted in starting to drop some of this regain. I'm pleased that I'm actually capable of experiencing success, because I couldn't do that before I had my bypass. I couldn't just be like, oh, well, I'm going to stop snacking and then there will be weight loss, and that never happened, and I'm capable of doing that now. I also discovered that with cutting out the snacks and not having anything with sugar in it anymore, or very small amounts of sugar, now if I do eat something, like I tried to have a donut hole the other day, it just sounded really good. And so I decided I was going to eat a donut hole, and it made me really sick. Really, really, really sick. And so it's good to know that I haven't broken my bypass. I initially had thought that maybe I had, that I'd stretched out my stomach, there was nothing I could do except start looking into revision surgery. I know, very dramatic, you know, you gain, oh my gosh, 40 pounds. I gained 40 pounds back. But I'm on my way down again, so that's good. But you gain 40 pounds, and man, it's a lot harder this time around to lose the regain than it was initially, except that it's only when you eat the things that you shouldn't that you want to eat the things that you shouldn't, and that you can on a regular basis because you build up that tolerance. But once you stop eating them again, that tolerance is gone and you can't have them anymore. And I've stopped eating bread for the most part. Occasionally I'll have a slice, but eat sandwiches, not like that. So I think what I really wanted to talk about was that I didn't break my bypass, I ate around it. And it's something that when you are 154 weeks out, almost 3 years, you're more than capable of doing. Maybe you can do that at any time, but it's a tool, and it's important to remember that it's just a tool. It's not magic. It feels like it at first, but it's not. It's still a tool, and you still have to use it. And that takes some serious stinking willpower to do. But you can do it. So I wanted to make this video so that I could reach out for some accountability and some support. I have watched a lot of the weight loss community videos over the last 6 years. I started watching them when I started contemplating bypass back in 2010. And it meant a lot to me to watch everyone's journeys and to see the things that they're going through. And then as I rewatch some of those videos and even see the new ones, it's good to know that I'm not alone and I understand more, having been through a lot of it, what a lot of people were talking about when they talked about being able to eat different things. Because when I first had my bypass, I couldn't eat anything. I just couldn't. I'd be like, and then I could, and now I can't again. So, I think that your food tolerance is something that you build up as you go, not something that just is magically there. Anyway, thank you if you managed to make it through this whole video. I appreciate you watching, and hopefully I will make another one. Thanks, guys.